Sharon Rose, 86. Thanks for following. 87, by the way. I think everything works fine except for noise cancelling. That's something I forgot to look into it. Thing is, I'm not using OBS today. Why do I have this on there? I'm using Melt, but I cannot imagine they don't have that. That's really fine. Hmm. I forgot about this. Are you serious? They don't have. The thing is this, that they don't have noise cancelling or whatever in the. I do not know how to get it. Because everything seems to be working right now, but but the noise cancelling doesn't work. Let me see. Magic mic. What does it do? Test. Ah, no, this is gain control. No. That's it. Five, two. Okay. Okay. No, there are some effects here, but I don't understand how it works. Let me see what happened. Um, this is bad, man. Otherwise, I would have gone with OBS. Melt, noise cancelling. No. Oh, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Shopee những thông tin ngày siêu mua sắm lên app Shopee mua sắm trăm ngàn điều giảm giá kinh doanh.
For now, there are three effects that you can use in your audio tracks. Again, fine-tune your audio levels to ensure balanced sound without distortion. Magic Mic. Magic Mic automatically removes background noise and adjusts gain control for crispy and clear audio. And Stereo Panel, where you can adjust your stereo balance to position your audio across the left and
Okay, it seems it's in here, but I don't know how to put it. Magic mic, moderate. The problem is, how can you edit this? Test. Okay. Yo. Test. Ah. Okay. I think I remove most of them. Okay, it was easy. Okay, so welcome, welcome. I try to come. I try to be live as much as possible, but sometimes life hit hard, and you have to do a lot of stuff. So that's why. Um, there are a couple of things I want to do today. Um, one of them is discuss about the monthly cost if you're Vietnam, and I'm going to show you hard facts. And the reason why I want to do it is because I want to show every month what the daily costs are, and we're gonna plan a budget, and then we're gonna look at the actual number. So those are the things we're gonna do, and let me see, and also do the other business model canvas. We're gonna read about that. We're gonna start with that first, and then later we're gonna do the budget thing. So I'm gonna put some. Guess okay, right? Yeah. So technically, I change a lot of things, and it make it easy for me when I do desktop stream. I will use Melt, IRL stream, or some normal stream. I will use OBS, and Melt makes a lot of things easier, but it connect with YouTube, but not with Kick. Come on, son. So I still need to use this one. So it connect with YouTube, but not with Kick. You know, right? Multi. Yeah, yeah. So it's Cake. I need to look at this side to see. But too bad. It's connected with YouTube, but not Cake. Interesting. But okay. So I also need to talk about. Yeah, I also need to talk about this. So this one we're gonna read today. No, no, no. This is the wrong one. On my way. If you're in YouTube, you cannot hear the music, but if you're on Kick or Twitch or other stuff, you can hear the music. Um, where are we? I remember put you in here, right? Nope. Yeah, here. Um, yeah. So we're gonna talk about this. Um, and then after that, I should have opened the. Give me a second. I should have opened the everything. It's in Google Drive. Yeah. Mm, no, we can use. You already open. No, yeah, something we're gonna talk about it later. Yeah. So okay, we're gonna read this, and then we're gonna talk about this. So I made it so like we put the Vietnamese cost. It will automatically calculate everything in euros, and if you like to know in dollars, you can see it exactly here. So this afternoon I was making this. It wasn't that difficult, but for me it's important that people see, oh, this is what the costs are really. So that's why. But we'll discuss that later. First, we're gonna look at this. I'm gonna stop the music and then put flow is already on. Yeah, it should be okay. Um, no, yeah, this is okay. So what I'm doing right now is you can see it right now here, or you cannot see it. So here I'm using this program, and maybe, oh man, fit, and I need to lock this, man. Yeah, should be okay. Okay, so we're gonna read this. So the goal is, oh yeah, I forgot one more thing. Mm, yeah, and virtual system. I'm gonna create a video, so it's gonna be easy to talk about it later. I mean to edit. Mm. Sometimes I prefer that other chair than this one. But okay, let's go. Yeah. The problem is I put record, but I do not know what part is going to record. Well, yeah, let's test it out. I also need to mute this, of course. Yeah. Okay. We talk about virtual assistant, and in the previous stream, we talk about what you can do when you want to be a virtual assistant. We talk about this document. We read it during the stream, and we talk about the problems that you can have when you're a virtual assistant, or when you want to become a virtual assistant. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but you just need to have a business model. So we created these documents, or I created this document on screen, and it's based on the research that we let the AI do. And based on this, you can use this as a way to start with your business model. And what I want to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this document available for everyone, and you can just download it and then fill it in. If you want this document, you need to press this link, and when you press this link, you will go to Canva. You get the template, and then you can copy the template to create your own business model based on what we discussed. And I will try to do with a lot of companies or a lot of things that you can do remote, so you know what you can do, how you can get customer, and what you can charge. And the research we read, you can find it in here, and then you can even find the comments or things that I put um, during the stream or we discussed during the stream. So that's the thing. If you have question about it or anything, yeah, feel free to contact me on Discord, and then we'll see if I can help you or not. See you next one. Okay. So that's technically what I want to say about this. Um, yeah, you can find the. I will put the link in the description where you can find this. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. Oh yeah, Americo, Americo. I need to put where you can find this, by the way. Wait. So where can you find all the links, or where can you get access to the document? That's simple. You go here to coffee that Martisz shop, find the our business model, you press on it, and then you can order it. It's that simple. If you have question about it, feel free to go on Discord and ask me. See you in the next one. I need to check the recording. Otherwise, I need to record them after the class again. The sound is so bad. This is not what you call. Yeah. Test, test, test. Ah, ah. Okay. Test one, two. Sounds is so weird. Test. Yeah. Test. Okay. Yeah, the mic needs to be close. Otherwise, we don't have the good effect. Wow. Now it sounds much better. So now it sounds much better. So when you're closer to the mic, it's much better. Okay. I think we need to record it again. Let's do that. By the way, how big was it? Oh, it's not that big. Hmm. Yeah, let's do it. I'm trying to think about what I'm going to say. Yeah. Okay, so if you want to be a virtual assistant and you do not know what kind of business model you should have and where can you get the business model, we discussed this during the stream, and we talk about the document that tells you how you can get customer, what you need to focus on, and what type of company can you approach and try to get a gig or try to get an assignment. So if you go on the link, In the description, you will come on this website, and here you can download every business model we discussed during the stream. And like I said, when you get there, you will get here into the document, into the Google Drive. You will see everything we discussed in the stream, and then you can download it and use them for yourself. So what we discussed here in the previous stream, you find it here. You can download it and read it by yourself. The business model we discussed here, you can find it in here. And if you press this, you will get the Canva template. You can download the Canva template, or you can copy the template and work from there. And if you really like the things that we create and you want to support us, you can just send PayPal, or if you have Wise, or if you're in Vietnam, you can say, just scan it or press on the picture. You will go to the website, and then you can donate something or transfer something. It's all up to you. So if you have question about anything related to this, just go on the Discord and then ask me question. I will help you with it. See you in the next one. Okay, that was the video about this. We're gonna read about this. I think I wasted a lot of time. Huh? Yeah. Um, too bad about the chat here. Doesn't really work. Okay. So this is remote technical support. If you're IT, it's different than VA, because IT most time people need them, but there need to be a trust. If there's no trust, it's hard to get customer here. So, but let's see what the report says. Let's put this on again. Okay, everything seems to be fine, right? Yeah. Growth for remote technical support profession. Value, platform, and no budget. Yeah, these are the things that we find important. Like, what can we offer? What platforms? And what if you don't have any money? And how can you start? So, remote professional support. Yeah. Without, so we don't have a marketing budget. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Articulating your value proposition. Oh yeah, this is really important because a lot of developers, they can do a lot, but they cannot really tell or communicate with the customer what they really can offer them. And I see that a lot. Like some people, they know a lot, they know about certain things, and then they do not know how to sell what they can offer. I just saw one before stream. I was like, oh, you shouldn't do it like that. Because someone was angry because he was like, why should I pay for that? And did the right, if he did the right step, that person could have become a client, or maybe he can refer to someone else, but we don't know. But this is really important. I kind of agree with this. Let's make it yellow. Okay. Okay. So we have values for different parts. So we have value for startups, value for medium-sized companies, smart, and value for large enterprises. So technically, you always have to deal with those trees. And here they make it summarize. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Okay. This is what they need. What can you offer them, and what do they get? So they always want to get this, the result. So if we have this, if we focus on, um, what were you again? Yeah. If we want to focus on the result here, we oh yeah, I need to hold it. Okay, I get it. If we want to focus on this result, we need to figure out how can we communicate that with them. Not by telling them, but showing them. And that's the difficult part. And then we have medium size. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the value for startup. I kind of agree with that. Because, oh, let's see. Can I make myself in a circle? Let me see if I can. Effects. No. Mm, there was something you can do, and then mm, these are presets. See, black and white. Yeah. I really don't know how this works, and I'm curious if this is going to. Ah, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. This makes more sense now, right? Okay, this makes more sense now. Let me log this before I do something stupid. But okay, let's continue. So, Let me see. Yeah, we know this from VA. No, that's an example, so we should be like this. Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing is, most startups they're not really focusing on this. They're focused on, hey, how can I make the company bigger? Yeah, this is correct. Mm-hmm. This is also correct. Theory. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this sounds good on paper, but in reality, it's way different. Yes, you save money. Yes, it's flexible. You can hire them whenever you want, but a lot of things can go wrong. So on paper, it sounds good, but reality is different. Yeah, there's an example right now on my phone. I cannot tell you guys about that because it's ongoing. Let's see. Yeah. So we're going to talk about the medium size. So we read about the startups, what benefits and remote tech support customer can do. Let's see. Yeah. 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 This really sounds good on paper, but a lot of things can go wrong. The problem with the remote tech support is that um, most company they switch to AI, and a lot of standard work are being replaced by AI. Because if I look at this, I can see that a lot of things can be done by AI, or it make because of AI, it make it fast for a lot of people if they just know how it works. Like if you work at a company, you have to put different hats on, and the AI they help you to get better or to do your work faster and better. But that sounds good in theory. But for example, now I am in a company's group. First, I wasn't in there, but those people text too much, man. Way too much. But I need to keep track of it. And you see that they work together, but also one person needs to do a lot. And I do not know if they use AI, but for some things you cannot use AI. Let's see. Uh, this for large corporation. Okay. Yeah. This is what they are doing right now because the client now has staff member across the world continent, South America, Europe, and Asia. I do not know where the other one is, but the staff members are spread along the globe. Yeah, I kind of agree with this, but it also depends what kind of company you are. Some hotels, if you're a tourist company, it's going to be really difficult. If you're in the tourist industry, it's going to be really difficult when I look at it because you need to sell your product or services. And let me see if I can give you an example. Do we have Mint open? No. Ah, okay. Come up. Okay. Let's say we go to maps. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can put the mic here. Let's say you have a resort here. Let me see if I can find a good resort. Okay, see, you have a lot of resorts here. Most of them are focusing on the people in the neighborhood, but also most you can see it on the price, by the way. Also, most of them are focusing on international clients, and when you have a resort, you need to have people that speak different languages, and you also need to keep in mind when they order things or when they book a resort or whatever, someone needs to communicate with them. And I know they have a system for that, but I never look into the system. The hotel branch, they have a system for that. They use Agoda and stuff, but most time people speak English on it. But if you can speak their language when you communicate with them, it make it easy for them um, to book a night. It also depends what you're offering them. So that's why it's difficult. Large enterprise, you can think about Agoda. I forgot all the other names. Yeah, some people they have particular system. I worked with those before. Yeah, this is the problem. Yeah, yeah. This is uh, this is true. This make it really difficult for people or company to trust you if you're an IT supporter. That's why they go on the platform like Fiverr or Upwork to get customer or cheap labor. Yeah, this is interesting to read about it. This we will put later in the business model canvas so we can see the difference when it's benefits or not. But this is correct. Okay, so um, we know what we need to offer those type of clients, startups, medium-sized companies, and large enterprise. You can also use this to get to people. But the problem with people is you need to have a lot of them to get a good profit because you cannot charge them a lot. Let's see. Yeah, so project based. Yeah, I see most people go to Upwork. The problem with this, if you need to You need to. It's just like someone put an offer, you need to reply to that and wait if they choose you or not. But by waiting, you're wasting a lot of time, in my opinion. Yeah, proposal writing. This is not your job. But they have an AI? I didn't know about that. Yeah, this is a big problem for me with Upwork. Big problem. Okay, I do not know about this one. Okay. What? It charges no fee to freelancer. Oi. Okay, it's hard to get in. Okay, this is new for me. So if you're highly skilled, you have a proven track record, you create a lot of things, then it's better to be up top. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, this. Yeah, so you put hours into writing proposal, and then they will not accept it or whatever. Waste of time. Also interview. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah. The thing is, you put time into building a good profile, but later they change the rule on the platform. That's irritating. You don't want that. That's why I'm not a big fan of the marketplace. Professional network platform. Okay, talking about LinkedIn. Yeah, thought so. Also not a big fan of it because everybody does it. I stopped using LinkedIn 6 years ago. Yeah, but what is their business model? Yeah. Facebook can sometimes work, but it's hard on Facebook. This is hope. You do not know if this works, but you can still do it. Oh, yeah. You have some job boards. If you see they are looking for someone, you can react on that. Okay. GitHub job. I didn't know they had that. Stack Overflow. I know that name somewhere. So there are a lot of options here. If you are IT, there are a lot of options to do remote jobs. Yeah, use it. This correct. So if you don't have time to write proposal, just go on the job boards. Oh yeah, you also have this. Yeah. Okay. Outsourcing marketplace. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I don't understand this. Why? Ah. They need extra people. That's what they're saying. Yeah. hmm Okay, these are places where you can find customers. hmm Okay, so we talk about the platforms. What about if we don't want to use the platform? Word of mouth. hmm hmm That's correct. hmm This is what everybody wants. Yeah. It's sometimes difficult if the client doesn't know how you work exactly. Hmm. It's also another one. The thing is, a lot of people are talking about online communities and stuff, but I don't see anyone talking about Discord or whatever. Hmm. This is important. Also, LinkedIn groups, not really, because everybody is in there. Yeah, the forms are important. Hmm. Hmm. The trust is important, yeah, because without the trust, people will not give you access to the system. Yeah, you can use Notion like that. This is what everybody do now these days. Called acquisition. Okay, I think this is called acquisition. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. This is not easy, but it gives us good insights what they can do. But if you're on remote tech support, what you can do, what website you can visit, and word of mouth is the most important one. It's a little bit different than VA because VA is, I'm not saying it's easy. It's easy to set it up, but this one you need to have specific knowledge and experience. I think a GitHub profile is really important where you can showcase everything because there they can see where you work on, what project you work on, and if successful or not, or what type of project you are working on. So really interesting. Mm. I was planning to do the budget today, and I'm not going to do it today. But let me close. Oh, I can do it here, by the way. Okay, so people on YouTube, I will try to do this every day, 1 hour. And if you want to follow the stream or whatever, you just go to Kick, Twitch, or Nemo TV. You'll find the link somewhere on the YouTube channel. So people on YouTube, see you guys in the next one.